Hello and welcome, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media, links all of which you can find in that video description below, as usual, including ways to support this channel, like the new merch store, the Patreon. I've updated a little bit on the Patreon, like how to suggest different things. Ripley's checking out. We've moved some things around in the office because I'm getting things cleaned up. Now she's behind my door trying to figure out why I moved stuff over there. But check out those ways to support the channel. But the biggest thing we're doing this year is getting to 5,000 by the end of the year. 5,000 subscribers. So if you can click that red button and join us, I would appreciate it so much. All right, we're doing the stream a little early because I think I'm going to do 2 tonight. There has been so many new releases, and I know I'm going to be playing catch up anyway. So if I can get a couple knocked out today and maybe get some knocked out over the weekend, we can play catch up with all of the new songs and the new wonderful art from the content creators, musicians, and artists that we do on this channel. So today we're taking a look at Amigo the Devil's new one, and we haven't gotten a new one from Amigo in a while. This is called The Mechanic, and it's kind of a sad song, but it's a good song. So we're going to take a look, we'll listen, pause as necessary, talk about the music, etc. and so on. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. This is The Mechanic from Amigo the Devil. Cheers and welcome.
I promise, I'll fix what you need. Just give me some time and you'll see. I know it's been years since the first time you heard this. This time I promise it's real. Like a dog that keeps whining, but you love how it sounds.
Hello, James. Welcome.
So you let it go hungry to hear it. Your shirts are all stained with the blood dripping out. The problem gets harder to hide. Did we only let go to know we'd have something to find?
A cigar smoker, I like that. I can appreciate it. Welcome, everybody.
Darling, darling, you've always been much more than this. I know you weren't broken, I just needed something to fix.
Amigo's one of those songwriters and musicians that's so poetic with his writing. It's one of the reasons I think that he appeals to me so much is his clever use of phrasing, of word, of turn of phrase. He very much reminds me of an old school poet who, you know, often when you write poetry, especially when you're trying to rhyme or you're trying to match cadence and syllables between stanzas, you're finding creative ways to say things to make them fit. And Amigo's very much a student of that, of the metaphor, not just the metaphor and not just the simile and all of that, but finding really creative ways to say what he's trying to say, to make it fit, to make it unique. The first part of the song, when I first listened to it, I wasn't sure exactly where he was going, but that phrase that, you know, I knew you weren't broken, but I needed something to fix, it suddenly made me realize that he's talking about somebody in his life that he loved or somebody that he was dating or married to. And a lot of people, I think, do that when they get with somebody is they find things that they want to fix. They feel like they need to save someone, or they feel like they need to fix someone. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just what we do. It's just what we do as people. We try to help other people often, and it doesn't always work out the best.
I know you weren't broken, I just needed something to fix.
By the way, I want to go here. I don't know where that is.
I'm sorry. I know what I said. Now I have to live with it too. But I had no idea what the words really meant till the day that I said them to you. Hard times were never bad times. I know we're trying to find that again.
I like that.
But maybe where we're headed just doesn't include where we've been.
I love that. Again, goes to that. The way he writes is so creative. You know, what? Oh shoot! I just lost. Well, the lyrics are in. So that last passage where he said, where to go? Hard times were never bad times. And that's something I can definitely relate to. And I think a lot of people who have been together, have been with somebody for a long time, you know, my wife and I have been through hard times. We've struggled, we've fought, we haven't always agreed. We've, whether it be, banging on dishes out in the kitchen, or, you know, whether it be bills or disagreements or whatever it is, you know, hard times were never bad times. They were just hard. And sometimes when things have gotten bad, you're just looking, like, if things get bad, I can imagine people are trying to find that place in their life where the hard stuff's not bad, it's just hard. It's just life. It's just what we go through. And I love the way he phrases that. And maybe where we're headed doesn't include where we've been. Things have changed. Our futures, it's just not, we're not going to get that back. And that's when this song turned very melancholy for me, because I realized what he was saying, that they're trying to get that back, but maybe that's not possible. You know, maybe where they were is not where they're going, or where they're going is not where they were. And I agree, his voice, I love his voice in everything that I hear of his. This one is no exception. His voice is spectacular here.
But maybe where we're headed just doesn't include where we've been.
I love this video too. Love this video.
Like a house that's on fire, but you love how it feels, so you throw in the memories to feed it. The more you let go, the harder it is to leave.
Yeah.
Darling, are we saying this is finally done? I used to be happy, and I used to be is all I've become.
That used to be.
We used to be happy, and I used to be is all we've become.
God, I got chills with that last part. That phrase, the way he says that, it again, his songwriting, he's one of the most unique songwriters I think we do on this channel. But where he says, I used to be happy, now used to be is all I've become. Like, you really have to think about that. And we used to be happy, now used to be is all we've become. You know, that's that final realization that all that's left, you're holding on to the past, like that's all that's left. You know, I used to be happy, but I'm stuck in that. Used to be is all I become. All I am now is thinking about what used to be. All we think about now is what used to be. I love that song. It's so sad, but it's so good. Like Ed said, a great storyteller. Amigo the Devil is one of the best storytellers, songwriters that we review on this channel. Fantastic voice, guitar playing. I love the unique sound. I love how he plays with different styles, how he's not afraid to use silence in some of his songs, how he's not afraid to leave dead space when it's needed. Amigo the Devil is just absolutely fantastic. Make sure you go check out his channel. If you're not already a subscriber there, do subscribe. If you're not a subscriber here, please do click that red button and join us. Get us to our goal of 5,000 by the end of the year. And let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate all the feedback. And check out the merch store and all that good stuff. Ed, James, everybody else who was here, thank you so much. I'll see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.